Let me show you the goofiest thing you're gonna see all day. I guarantee it. And if it's not, man, it's hard to top. Let me know what you saw that was goofier than this. So, the gist of the breakdown, you're about to hear this cop explain that he has off-duty officers, all people of color, of course, being harassed by ICE, having their, being demanded to show their paperwork, etc. And man, like this is so America. I even made a post about this earlier on some other unrelated comment. Nobody cares until it happens to you. That's the natural result of a hyper-individualistic society. I don't feel any sympathy for these cops. Like, what is making them doing a press conference going to do? How about go arrest them, dumbass?
Police chief of the city of Brooklyn Park. Behind me is a bunch of amazing police chiefs that are here in support of.
Man, you get a gun, a badge, pepper spray, a baton, fucking assault rifle in the trunk, or shotgun. What are you afraid of? You're armed to the fucking, is it armed to the teeth or armed to the teeth? Either way, you're armed. What the fuck? You go arrest ICE, dumb motherfucker. You idiot. You pussy.
A very short but very important message that we want to share with you.
No sympathy.
What you won't hear from any of us today is rhetoric of abolish ICE.
And here he goes. He's got to defend ICE still. Authoritarians are so funny. It's like you're being abused, but I still gotta defend my master. You fucking pussy. That's why I don't do the patriarchy, because it puts you in it's a hierarchy. I don't believe in hierarchies.
Or that
subservient to a goddamn man or any fucking body for that reason.
There shouldn't be immigration enforcement. The truth is, immigration enforcement is necessary for national security and for local security. But how it's done is extremely important. In fact, we have a long history
I'm just taking
of working exceptionally well with our federal partners, including ICE agents. And we have seen the best of them perform their job extremely well in the past.
So people don't hear
With that said, recently, as the last 2 weeks, we, as law enforcement community, have been receiving endless complaints about civil rights violations.
Endless complaints, and why are you not doing anything about it? We hear you, we see you, but we're not going to do anything to stop it.
In our streets from U.S. citizens.
Yeah, motherfucker, we're U.S. citizens. We got a Bill of Rights. You understand, Baldy? How about defend them, asshole? We're going to defend them ourselves.
What we're hearing is they're being stopped in traffic stops or on the street with no cause.
The fuck are local police
forced to demand paperwork to determine if they are
harassing black and brown people and
As
Native
this
Americans.
went on over the past 2 weeks, we started hearing from our police officers the same complaints as they fell victim to this while off duty. Every one of these individuals is a person of color.
They're doing the impossible. They're making me hostile towards police. I've come on here and said it a trillion times. I know you assholes, these racists are slow. I've never hated police. I've always tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. But man, they're making it really hard, because what the fuck do you even do anymore?
Who has had this happen to them. In Brooklyn Park, one particular officer that shared her story with me was stopped as she passed ICE going down the roadway. When they boxed her in, they demanded her paperwork, of which she's a U.S. citizen and clearly would not have any paperwork. When she became concerned about the rhetoric and the way she was being treated, she pulled out her phone. In an attempt to record the incident, the phone was knocked out of her hand.
Are you gonna let that slide?
Prevented her from recording
bro.
The officer had their guns drawn during this interaction. And after the officer became...
Man, if I was in a position of authority like this bald asshole, man, I would go scorched earth on ICE. They'll be hell to pay you fucking one of my officers. He's just gonna let it slide. He doesn't care. I read about MP. I did a video on the other day. They treat their own officers with a racist and misogynistic language. They don't give a shit about these people because they're not white.
Became so concerned, they were forced to identify themselves as a Brooklyn Park police officer in hopes
He's not gonna do
of
anything.
slowing the incident and de-escalating
Bro, never see this guy on TV again.
The agents then immediately left after hearing this, making no other comments, no other apologies, just got in their vehicles and left. I wish I could tell you that this was an isolated incident. In fact, many of the chiefs standing behind me have similar incidents with their off-duty officers.
Doing something.
This isn't just important because it happened to
What's the breaking point? 100 complaints, 1,000 complaints, 1,001? How about do something, idiot?
Duty police officers, but what it did do is we know that our officers know what the Constitution is, they know what right and wrong is, and they know when people are being targeted.
Who believes this?
And that's what they were.
Yeah, you know about targeting.
If it is happening to our officers, It pains me to think of how many of our community members are falling victim
I'm sure he's
to this
really pained
every
about it.
day. It has to stop. This
America
behavior
is such a
erodes the
joke
trust
of a
that these
place.
police chiefs have worked tirelessly for the last 5 years and theoretically the last 60 years
What?
to stop.
Theoretically, the last 60 years. This dude, I used to say stuff with a straight face.
Stop this exact behavior from happening. Now, I want to be really clear. I've called lots of other ICE agents and HSI agents and have talked to a lot of individuals about this. This is not widespread.
What is
This
not
is a
widespread?
small group of agents within the surge in the metro area that
What?
are performing or acting this
Man,
way.
you're lying,
As a matter
motherfucker.
of
They're
fact,
all
as
like
rumors of this
this.
had spread, I've received phone calls from ICE agents
Like, who believes
and
this
HSI
still?
agents indicating this is
Like,
not how
he's
they
believing his own propaganda. Like, this is crazy. Like, how do you lie to yourself? I will never understand that.
act. This is not what they do. Regardless, we're calling to action that we have
Calling
more
to action.
supervision over the
How is
surge,
that going to happen?
This
No
type
specifics,
of
of
civil
course.
rights violations have to stop. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief Henry, the St. Paul Police Department.
Yeah, you give any specifics. What a loser. What a fucking bald, impotent loser.